What you do? No.
So this is our Time-Wise 3D foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And which formula did I send you? Is it normal to dry or is it matte?
Matte 3D
Matte
foundation.
finish. Okay, all right. So this does have our 3D complex in it, which has resveratrol, which comes from a plant called Japanese knotweed. It's a real powerful antioxidant. And then it also has peptides in it. And it also has vitamin B. So it gives you, it's like a skin care treatment as well as a cover up.
Oh, okay.
And then this is the matte formula, so it's the lightest formula.
It's the what?
It's the lightest. It's in texture. Does your moisturizer have a sunscreen in it that you wear?
I have two types of moisturizer, nighttime and daytime with SPF.
Okay. So this does not have an SPF.
Okay.
We do have, if you're interested in something that's more of an all-in-one, we have what we call our CC cream, and the CC cream has your moisturizer, your sunscreen, and your cover-up all in one product. It also has some anti-aging ingredients as well. So if you want something just to kind of run out the door, that the CC cream's an option. It's actually a little more sheer than this one. Mm-hmm. This one gives you a little more cover, but it just, for some people, they like the simplicity of kind of an all-in-one product.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so how does that look?
As far as I can tell. Hard to.
It seemed to even your skin tone really well. And then let me turn sideways so I can just see the contrast between your face and your neck. It looks good. You want to ask your daughter too, because she's there, if she feels like that's a good match.
Can you look at me? It's hard to tell. Can you look at my face and tell if it's like blended?
A little more. You sit on this side?
Yeah.
I can kind of tell.
You can kind of tell I didn't use it on this side?
Like you have it on that side.
Oh.
Maybe blend a little more. Is it on both sides or just that one side?
Yeah, I put it all over.
And does she think the shade is a good match?
Can you tell? I do a little darker. Let me run to the bathroom right quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good shade.
And can you read to me what the color is on the packet? Did she take that with her?
Yeah, she took it with her.
Oh. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. What's your name?
Brandy.
Brandy. Oh, hi. How are you?
Hi. Good to see you again.
Thanks for being my assistant today.
Of course. What do you think? She'll be right back.
Okay, that's fine.
It's fine.
It looks good from where I am, but
okay.
I'm not right there. Okay, and which color was that? Can you read that off of the packet I sent you?
There. Is it Grunderlin? Is that the name of it?
It should be bronze something.
There's Fondant Matte 3D.
Should say bronze.
I don't see.
Maybe on the back.
Oh, bronze C. Put my glasses on.
Okay.
180.
180. Okay, great. And it's bronze, right? Bronze.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, it looks like a good match for me. And it looked like it when you went and looked in the mirror, right?
Yeah, looks
Okay,
fine.
so it evened out your skin tone, and like I said, it's got the anti-aging ingredients in there, and it gives
Okay.
you a matte finish, so you're not. It's going to help control the shine throughout the day too.
Okay.
So now, when you use the oil, is that like just a treatment you use at night? The Mary Kay oil?
No, it varies. I mean, most times what I do is after I cleanse, tone, put a serum on, and then the moisturizer, I may add like 2 or 3 drops of the Mary Kay oil to the moisturizer, and then I just work it into my face.
Okay, so your moisturizer doesn't quite give you enough moisture sometimes.
It does. I just got in the habit of liking to use it.
Yeah.
So I use it more so with the daytimer.
Right.
Just because it has SPF, and with my skin tone, it kind of, with darker complexion, it kind of gives you that weird look. So it kind of evens out
I see the sunscreen sort of gives you more too dry of a look.
Yeah,
right.
It's kind of like it almost like a purplish look or
Oh, really?
something like
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Yeah,
And so the oil helps counteract that.
Yeah, so it kind of breaks that up and gives me more of an even natural look.
Okay.
It's with
great.
any SPS I ever use, so it's all the same. So, and then it just has more of I mean, it's very moisturizing, but it's just the fact that the SPS is in there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now go ahead and get out this little card. Okay. And do you have like cotton balls and maybe
cotton balls, Q-tip.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna start. You can just go ahead and take the plastic cover off of the one that has the eyeshadows and the cheek color on it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and then let's start with the cheek color. So that's the big block here. And you're gonna just pat some of it onto your cotton ball. Just kind of lightly pat it, because our colors are pretty intense, so a little bit goes a long ways.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And then the key, oops, let me tell you how to apply it. So the key with, you have more of a round shape on your face. So the key is to keep the color on the outside here, and then that helps lengthen your face. So you want to start up at the cheekbone right here. And then just brush it straight down to just about even with the bottom of your nose. So just straight down. Right. And then you can bring it forward just a little tiny bit too if you want. Just a little towards the nose. Yeah. So that's how you want your blush applied. It might seem kind of different, but it does, it's contouring at the same time. So is that shade showing up? Can you see that?
It has like a slight glimmer to it.
Okay. And then just, you can do a little bit more color until you can see it. Oh, and then I wanted to tell you for the foundation application, we have a couple of different tools. So this is our liquid foundation brush. Yeah. And I like this. I put a little of the foundation on the back of my hand, and then I just dab it and blend it in. And then that way it's a little more cleaner application than your fingers, and it gives you kind of that airbrushed look too. Oh, okay. And then we do also have the sponges, and these are, reusable, so you can wash them. They last a long time too. Okay. And our brushes are synthetic brushes. They're not animal hair. And they last forever. They're really high quality brush. And they're reasonably priced. This one I think is $12. They're inexpensive.
Okay.
Spend a lot more for something of comparable quality like at MAC. Oh, $14. Okay, so how's that look?
Oh, it has like a little glitter to it. Shimmer.
Okay. All right. And then let's go to the eyeshadow. All right. So what we want to do, you want to start with the number 3 on there.
Okay.
And you're going to apply that just under your eyebrow. So just right here, right under your eyebrow. And I find it's best if you kind of pat it in place. In fact, you might try that with the cheek color too, because it helps it show up more if you pat it rather than brush it on. And it just shows up a little better. And then also for the makeup application, we have this is our brush set. And you can buy these individually too if you want. The brush set's $55. And so it has a powder brush, a cheek color brush, and then the eyeshadow applicators.
Okay.
And this is, so it's $55 and it comes with a case.
Okay.
All right, so are you seeing that okay, that color?
Yeah, my brows need to be done, but yeah.
Okay. All right, and then the next thing I want you to do is the number 1. I want you to put that in your crease. So just below where you have the number 3, you're going to put the number 1 just kind of along the crease. And then blend it in with the first color.
Okay, say it again. I'm going to do what?
Okay, you're going to take number 1, the color number 1.
Yeah.
And you're going to start at your crease.
Right.
And blend it up towards the white, but don't cover up the white. Just blend it in to where they meet.
Okay. Do the other side.
Yeah. And then you have what we call a like a pronounced eye, you know, because you have a lot of lid and it's not deep set. It's sort of more not, you know, the opposite of deep set, kind of more obvious. So so here's another tip to just kind of mute the eyes, but then bring out their best quality. So then you're going to take number 2 and you're going to apply it right on the lid. So this is like a smoky eye look, but it also is going to enhance your eye shape. Are you getting a call?
No.
No?
No, just notifications coming through my phone.
Oh, okay. Did I send you a mascara sample?
No.
No? Okay. Did I send you an eyeliner?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But it's okay.
Have you worn mascara in the past, or?
I've never really been a mascara wearer. I've worn it from probably maybe 10 times in my lifetime.
Okay.
Only because I have a tendency, for some reason, to pull my lashes. And then they're just like, and then taking it off is just like, you know what? I'm good.
Okay, well then it's good I didn't send you any. Okay, so how's that?
I have it on there.
Okay, I can see it. It looks nice.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
So you see how it's just kind of subtle, but it really enhances. And then also let's go ahead and do a little more with the blush. And the
Oh,
same
okay.
place you applied it, but let's pat it in place instead of brushing it on. And then that way you should see it more too. And don't be afraid to, really brush some up off of the sample. Okay, and do you want to try the pink with this, or do you want to try the color that's on the card there? The color that's on the card is a little more natural. So we can try, you could try that one and then wipe it off and try the other one, however you want to.
Okay. Let me try. Let's see. I'll try the one that's in the pack first.
Okay. And then the lipsticks come, in a tube like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then the eyeshadows. So this was a limited edition compact.
Okay.
For spring. It's really pretty. Isn't that pretty? It's like golds and blues. It's
yeah.
Desert theme. And then, so this is where the eyeshadows and the cheek color fit in here, and then it comes with here. And then we also have our regular one that's not limited edition, has the pinks and purples on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing, it has a mirror. And you can add, like I have in this one, I've got the applicators. But if you want, you can just put more colors in here too. This side,
okay.
And this is magnetized, so these colors stay in there.
Oh,
and then it's interchangeable. So it's not like you buy one compact. The compact, you just you can try different colors.
Oh, okay.
These pop right out. So it's really nice.
So environmentally friendly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
And this is the foundation you used. It comes in a tube like this.
Oh, okay.
And you can tell a little bit goes a long ways with the foundation. Lasts a long time. So
that's
you've got the lipstick on?
That's the lipstick that came with the pack.
Okay, so that's a nice natural look, right? Do you like that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then now are you gonna try the
I'm
other?
gonna try the one I requested.
Okay. Yeah, so it's the Appleberry came with this set. So I'm going to tell you the names of the colors. So number 1 was Hazelnut, 2 was Emerald Noir, 3 was Biscotti, and then the cheek color is Desert Rose, and the lipstick is Appleberry. And then now you're using the Haute Pink, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I wear it. I wear a lot of pink, so I love that color. Today I have on one of the, we have our True Dimensions, which is kind of a more sheer lipstick. It's kind of like a cross between a lipstick and a lip gloss.
Oh, okay.
And so the one I have on today is Sizzling Red.
Oh, okay. It doesn't look that red though. It looks more like a matted red.
Yeah, it's a nice. On me. It looks real neutral, almost rosy, almost pink.
Yeah.
This is more of a cool red. We also have a firecracker red that's more of a orangey red.
Okay.
So, I like that one too. So
okay.
So you've got the Haute Pink on now. That looks pretty too.
Yeah, so I have it over the other color. I guess I have a whole different color.
Oh, okay. So you
go the combination of both. Yeah, I didn't take the other one off. Yeah. I like the color.
Yeah. Great. So did that help you? Did you learn something?
Yeah.
Do you like the way you look? I think you look pretty.
Yeah, I guess I just spent so many years not having makeup because I used to wear makeup into my teens, 20s, 30s. And I think somewhere around the 40s, I kind of just slowly weaned myself out. because I basically, when I was first started wearing makeup, I wore the foundation, after doing the cleansing process, the lipstick, the blush, the eye shadow. Not really mascara though. And I kind of kept that going up and probably up until my 30s. And I think I slowly stopped doing the foundation. And then I just did the cheeks and the eye and the lips. And then I got really creative, and then I just started just dealing with lipstick. And then I would kind of use that for my eyes and my cheeks and my lips. And then eventually I just stopped wearing makeup altogether. So it's been a number of years.
Yeah. Well, I find even if I'm just at home, I like to wear my foundation because it's part of the skincare. It has all those good ingredients in it, and it also protects your skin from impurities. And you may think at home there's no impurities in the air, but if you look at if you dusted your nightstand before you went to bed at night, in the morning it would be covered with a little bit of dust, right?
Yeah.
So that dust is falling on our face. So it's always good to protect your skin from the impurities too. Yeah. And then our products also, the anti-aging ingredients also protect from free radicals in the air, which contribute to aging too. So I just look at my foundation as part of my skincare. Even if I'm not leaving the house, I wear it just to have extra protection on my skin.
Yeah, I think I slowly got away from foundation because I used to hate being at work, and then for some reason I would rub my face or something, and then the makeup would end up on the paper, and we're just like, oh, this is such a pain. Yeah, so I think that was, and then getting on your clothes. So I think that's one reason.
Yeah, well, this formula is it's a 12-hour wear, and it really doesn't rub off much. You have to rub really hard to get some off. It stays on your face. And we also have powder. So if you prefer a powder foundation, we have that. We also have a cream to powder. So that goes on as a cream, and then it dries to a powdery finish. So if you want, if you don't like the feel of the liquid foundation. So we have a lot of options. And then, like I said, we also have that CC cream, which is the most sheer of our foundations. And it has the moisturizer and the sunscreen in it. As well as some anti-aging. So it's like an all-in-one product.
Right. Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay. And then, I'm having my sale for July. So 18% off on anything for my 18th car.
Wow. So they just automatically send you a car every 2 years?
Well, you have to requalify. So my qualification period started in January, and in the midst of the pandemic, I had to requalify.
Wow, that's amazing.
But we did, we had our best month in over a year in April, and then June, I think, was our best month in, I don't know how many years, like probably 10 years. So yeah, it's kind of blowing my mind. But I realize that shop at home is easy for people now. And it's hard to get, a lot of people that were used to going to the department stores to get their cosmetics needs met can't do that anymore. So I'm gaining new customers, and then the customers I already have are buying more. So maybe, certain things that they were using of other brands, they're using all Mary Kay now. So, and then my girls too. I mean, I it's not just my sales to my customers, my group. And they're super motivated because some of them are out of work, and some of them are, I have some of my former consultants signed back up because they couldn't buy good quality products because of the stores being closed, and the drugstores didn't have anything. They were out of stock of everything because everything was
How large is your team?
I think we're at about 80 right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're all over the country. So I have consultants from coast to coast because I
Yeah.
lived in South Carolina for 8 years, so I've got consultants out there.
Mhm.
And then my consultants that were here in California have relocated around the country too.
Right.
So I have one
Okay.
in Washington, D.C. I've got one in Colorado. They're just all over the place.
All over.
Because
Yeah.
they
Do you do international too?
Pardon me?
Do you do international too?
Not currently, but that is kind of a dream for me. I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's possible. Actually, it's easier now to do it than ever before because of
Right.
Zoom and all these different ways that we can communicate.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's, definitely something I've always wanted to do
Yeah.
because
What made you?
we're in 38 countries. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So what made you decide to do Mary Kay?
Well, I loved the products. I had really bad acne when I was in a teenager and even into my young adulthood when I was in college. I had real bad acne.
Mhm.
And I was using, a department store brand and wasn't really helping. And
Yeah.
so I was actually here in San Diego at UCSD going to school, and I was involved with a church in Claremont. And so one of the girls in my group, I was had like a Bible study group with a high school group, and one
Yeah.
of the girls' mother had started to sell. And I had seen one of my roommates had started using Mary Kay, and she had bad skin, and I saw her skin really improve.
Mhm.
So she said, "My mom's selling Mary Kay. Will you have a party?" And I said, "Yes."
Yeah.
And the products cleared up my skin like nothing
Oh,
I'd
okay.
ever used before. So I
Yeah.
became very loyal to the products. Now I'm going on 41 years since I started
Wow.
using Mary Kay products. And of course,
I
it's
don't think
got,
I've
huh?
never met anyone that's been with the company that long.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
I've been using it for 41 years. I've been selling it'll be 34 in August, 34 years
Wow.
I've been selling.
Wow.
And yeah, so I got really committed to the products right away. And
Mhm.
then I was the kind of customer that I would call, I was a starving college student, right? So I would call
Yeah.
my consultant and say, "Can I have a party?" whenever I needed to order anything so I could get free stuff, right?
Right.
And then since I was involved with the young girls, the high school girls, I thought, well, it was a good way to teach them about
Mhm.
makeup and skincare. So I would,
Yeah.
so because I was that kind of a customer that would say, "Could I please have a party?" Right?
Right.
She thought I should sell it, right?
Right.
And
Naturally.
yeah, so she took me to an event somewhere in San Diego, and there was a new director debut. So it was when you
Mhm.
promote from consultant to director. And
Mhm.
I remember, and this was in the late 70s, and we're talking a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And there was a girl there, brand new consultant, who had had a $600 party, and that our profit is 50%, right? So she made
Right.
$300, and that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money now, but in the
Yeah. Well, it was a lot of
late
money back then.
70s, that was a really, really lot of money, right?
Right.
So I thought, maybe one day when I want to start a family, I'll consider doing this. But I thought,
Yeah.
I still had school. And honestly, what really held me back at that time was the investment, because the gal
Mm.
that was trying to recruit me was really pressing having an inventory. And,
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm a starving college student, right? I'm living on
Right.
$400 a month. And she wanted me to invest like $1,500 in product,
Wow.
which,
Wow.
because she was my friend's mother, she was
Mhm.
willing to, front me the money, but I couldn't see having that kind of debt at that point.
Right.
So I often wonder if she had just said to me, "Buy the kit, start holding parties,
Mhm.
and sell your way," I probably would have signed up at that time, but
Right.
because it wasn't just signing up, but also making this big investment, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But, and the funny thing is, when I finally did sign up, I only started with a $600 order, even though I was, I had a full-time job. I was delivering mail for the post office. I had a good income. I owned a home. I had resources. I had,
Right.
a credit card with a decent size limit and all that. I still only started with 600. But I will say that I immediately ordered a bunch more product because I am kind of a perfectionist. So I wanted to have everything on hand. I didn't want them to have to wait for any product.
Oh, okay. I see.
So I ended up building my inventory pretty quick.
Okay.
Where else are you going to invest $1 and double it, right?
That's true.
So my Mary Kay product has always been like a great investment and a great savings account or whatever.
Yeah. So how long you been doing it full time?
Well, I quit my job 4 months into it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just took a leap of faith, and of course, and the two things that really made me finally decide to do it were actually some personal tragedies, because I had a miscarriage because of my job as a letter carrier, the heavy lifting I had to do.
Oh, yeah.
And then I also lost my dad to cancer that year, and he was only 52 years old.
Wow, that's so young.
Yeah, and I hated working at the post office. And so I thought, you know what? Life is too short to hate what you do every day. And I have to say, even when I was working those 60 hours a week delivering mail, with my Mary Kay parties, I was happier, more energetic than before I had the Mary Kay parties, because I had hope. I had hope that my life would be better.
Right.
And I loved what I did. I loved the transformation. I loved, watching women feel better about themselves because I helped them look better, and just making a difference that way. And then I ended up just, like I said, 4 months into it, I just quit my job because I wanted to I couldn't see how I could keep up that pace. I was holding parties, and I was living in the Bay Area. So some of my parties were on the other end of the Bay, and I'd get home at midnight. I'd have to be at work at 6:30 in the morning. It's like, I didn't know how I could
crazy.
keep that up. So that's when I asked them to cut me to part-time, and they wouldn't. So I just quit. I just took faith and quit. And then but I didn't realize at the time, because my father had passed, I did come into some money. So that kind of carried me until I was able, because I was supporting us as the letter carrier, because my husband at the time was in school. He was he did start, I think he started working at the grocery store. So we had some income from that too. But anyway, but then I won my first car within my first 10 months in the business.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. And it took me about 5 years to exceed my post office pay. But I was, with the tax breaks that you get having an in-home business and all that, I still, even when I wasn't making as much as I was, I would say, before I became a sales director, I was making maybe like $15,000 a year, but I had a free car. I paid no taxes on that. I got that the deductions carried over to any other income we had. So I was, in those days, $25,000 a year was not a bad income, really, and that's probably where I was with all my deductions and all that. And then
not having to have a car payment.
Right. And then when I became a director, my first full year as a director, I was over $50,000 a year. So, and won a pink Cadillac that year. So, So it's been a great journey, and of course I've lived around the country, so I've built my business all around the country, and I don't know what it is, but every time the country has hard financial times, that's when I
Do your best.
prosper.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
of course, they do say that an indication of a recession is an increase in lipstick sales.
I like that.
So,
Go ahead and make ourselves feel better.
so there's some science to it, which I guess is, my thinking is because people can't afford to travel, they can't afford big ticket items, but we still want the cheap thrill of being able to buy stuff, right?
Yeah.
You can,
Splurge on ourselves.
you can still afford a lipstick, right?
Right.
And you want to feel good. You want to feel good, so you might wear a
Exactly.
little more makeup because you want to feel good.
Right. Even if you're just around the house.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So good.
But these days, we're all on Zoom, right? We're all on TV.
That's true. That's
So,
true.
even if you
You have
don't,
the face looking good.
and then, you don't see yourself normally, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when
Right.
you see yourself on Zoom, you're like, I think I might do a little bit of makeup. I've done, I don't know if you've watched any of the ones I've done, but I've done a few where I've done my cleansing and I do all that,
Oh, no, I haven't seen any of those.
Yeah, you'll
Those
have
on
to
your Facebook?
look on my personal page. You'll see those.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so you get to see the before
Mm-hmm.
and after.
Before and after.
And, it takes a little bit of courage to be able to show my
I'm sure.
but then one time I had just done all the cleansing and it was nighttime. I didn't want to put the makeup back on. So I did my whole marketing plan with a bare face. So
okay.
But that just is a testament to how good the products are, that my skin, even without makeup, it's pretty even. I'm not too scary looking without makeup.
You're beautiful.
Oh, stop. All right. So did you enjoy that?
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I think I'll go to the bathroom and see how it looks even better because my mirrors are awful.
Okay.
One is a magnified one and the other one is.
Okay. And then